welcome back to Journey with Jigyasa. I am really excited to be back, and thank you so much for your likes, for your subscriptions, and also for all those who took out the time to give me feedback on my first video. Yes, I am truly sorry about the ums. Alright, coming back to what we're going to be doing today. We are doing a classification of my week vlog under Rate My Read. Except this read is not to be rated, it is actually a very rare edition, so it's probably Rare My Read. Okay, enough with all of that. I'm gonna quickly jump to what the book is all about. It is rare because it was printed in 1977. We have the first publication with me, and I checked it on Amazon. It costs approximately $18, which is 900 rupees, to 2,500, approximately $25. Except if you try to look it up on Amazon, you will find the price, but you will not get the book because it is out of stock in the whole world as far as I checked. So for that, you're gonna have to check the end of this video if you're interested in actually getting this book. Also an international bestseller, so I'm gonna, without delay, introduce this book. This is what it looks like. It's called This Alone Is True by Mrinalini Sarabhai. Here it says an international bestseller. I'm going to quickly introduce the statistics of this book before we move on to the story and what it is about, etc, etc. It was published by Hind Pocket Books. Also, a really fun fact about this book is that apart from being printed approximately 38 years ago, it was then printed for ₹6. Now its value has increased drastically. So book collecting is something you should totally be doing. This book does not belong to me, it belongs to a friend of mine, and so which we're going to talk about at the end of the video. Mrinalini Sarabhai, if you want to have a look at what she looks like, this would be it, if you can see. So she has studied Japanese dancing along with Kathakali, and we're talking about an era where dance had become an absolute prejudice. So I'm sure most of you have heard of Tagore, and he wrote a lot of dance dramas. He was probably the Shakespeare of India, but and I love his work. And so she, being a dancer, and drama being another art form, prejudice on its own, you could do it as a hobby, but you could not do it as a profession back then. She has made this novel. It is a fiction, but it is closely, very, very closely linked to her real life. And she has performed in a lot of Tagore's dance dramas, which is something that is so beautiful. The society was divided into people who were trying to be in the modern era, but this modern era was actually much worse and much more orthodox than the traditional ways. So dance was only, as a professional, dance for girls was only done by harlots, and they were called as the dancing girls. This book beautifully talks about the distinction between a family who is orthodox and it is in the form of her lover, so you can relate to how badly it can affect another family or another person or an individual and their passions. So she has to choose between her love for dance and her lover, and he very conveniently thinks that she would sacrifice this passion. So apart from it has no kind of financial obligations, it has no nothing as such written about the society. It is more about her passion for art, how she tries to conquer it. It is very beautifully shown. Not too much information about the book as yet, but if you do want to know the story, etc., you can always request for another video. For those of you who are interested in the book, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the title, which is This Alone Is True. So you need to totally read up the book to truly understand the meaning of this. Even her, even the fact that she has dedicated this to her father. When you read the story, you will be able to relate to why she has written every word. I'm not really a great fan of Indian writers, but this book has truly, truly moved me. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about is I wanted to read out an extract, but I'm probably going to do that if you request for a themed a storytelling session, or maybe probably like a summary of this novel. But for now, I'm just going to show you that the fact this is what the cover looks like. I've taped it a little bit because I do not want it to lose any part of this precious book. Also, since it is a very old book, it has got yellow pages. For those of you who are book lovers, you would know what that means. Also, this really cool thing, if you are not a book lover, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but if you try to tear any part of this book, it does not tear, it actually breaks. So that is something, it's sort of like a fetish, and if you're a book lover, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's about it. That's all about the book, and I think it's beautifully written. It is not too difficult to read, but yes, the text is a little tiny. Now again, coming to my friend who has very generously lent me this book, we are ready to give this out on rent, considering that you take very good care of it. The rent duration is going to be approximately 2 weeks, after which is obviously going to, we would like it back because other people also want to give it a read. And if you want it, grab it. I know I'm copying, but okay. So contact me, and we can figure out how we can give this book out to you, and we can probably send it out. You can come and collect it, whatever. We can also discuss. We're going to be charging a very nominal rate on the rent, because, and no, it's not going to go to me. So this is for my friend, and I really wanted to do something for her for giving me this. So keep watching, keep subscribing. For my friend, you can rent this book. For me, please subscribe, please like, please share if you really like this video. If you want to know more about the story, you can always give me a call, or you can request for another video on the same. It was really nice doing this, and if you want to request for another book appraisal, you can also send me a message about the same. And if there's any other thing that I can talk about or review or whatever, just let me know. Alright, so once again, subscribe, like, share.